right, Tom, let me know when it's time. Everybody ready? Yeah? Okay, good. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to 3T Behind the Lens. My name is Mo with Move Yoga Life. Another exciting evening. How has everyone been the last couple of weeks? Yeah? Like, for real, everyone's been good? Okay. Okay. Everyone's like, good. Actually, no, it's been fucking shitty. Okay, thank you for your honesty, because actually tonight is about honesty. So I appreciate that. And the reason why I ask is, how have you been the last 2 weeks? Is because we've been in this very fiery. Has anyone felt some fire, some anger, some rage? All right, good. Then that means you've been feeling the energy of this month, of this season. We're in the Sagittarius third eye chakra season. We move into different energy spaces every 4-ish weeks, and I cater my classes to that energy space so that you guys can really become aware of the energy around you, so that you can connect that to the energy within you. And hopefully, by aligning these two energy spaces, you can really start to flow, right? Because what we do in this class, it's not just for this evening, for you to feel balanced and centered and flowing in your body and your mind and your spirit, but it's taking this awareness, this knowing, and taking it out there, right? And so this last 2 weeks, for some of us, may have been a challenge, because if you are feeling this fiery energy and you're not quite prepared for it, then you're not going to probably flow the way that you want to flow, and that's okay. That's your lesson for now. But hopefully after this class, you'll get a better sense of where you're at and a better understanding of what you need to be doing differently, maybe changing and moving some things around, and being able to prepare, because this is a prep class for the full moon class, the full moon that's about to happen here on the 8th, okay? So every month we have a full moon, and we are going to be embracing this wonderful full moon that's going to activate your voice. It's going to activate your truth, your place of communication, your authenticity, your throat chakra, okay? And what's really interesting is that if you've been in this space for the last 2 weeks struggling to really understand what your intuition is trying to tell you, if you've been struggling to be able to allow yourself to find moments of calmness, of stillness, because you've just been fired up and most likely by now burnt yourself out. Anyone's burnt yourself out quite yet? The holidays will definitely do that to you? Yeah? All right. Well, then this is going to be the time then to reset. Because if you guys can go after class, I did bring this for my yogis here, the 5 ways to stay balanced this month. I highly recommend printing this out. You can either go to Move Yoga Life Tribe on Facebook or my Move Yoga Life link tree, and you can print this out. And it's called The 5 Ways to Stay Balanced During the Sagittarius Third Eye Season. And I guarantee, if you do these 5 things for the next 2 weeks, I guarantee you're going to notice a shift. You're going to notice a difference, okay? Because the last 2 weeks of this season, it's about following your intuition. It's about being confident and trusting your gut, taming that flame, that inner fire, being optimistic and changing your perception. And number 5, using your imagination and start manifesting. Don't wait until January 1st to start writing down the things that you want to accomplish for the new year. It actually starts right now. It starts right now, okay? And the energy right now is specifically ready for you to be able to come into that space, to close your eyes and start to visualize what is it that you want to see for the new year. But this full moon is going to help you not only see, but it's going to allow you to hear, to understand that there's something that you haven't really been listening to. You haven't been allowing yourself that stillness, that quiet, for you to really truly be able to hear the answers from within that are trying to guide you, that are trying to tell you what it is that you really need, what it is that you really want. And so hopefully tonight, this will be the start of it. This is my invitation to you, for you to finally be able to receive this message of the full moon. And now that you guys are a little bit ahead of time, you'll really know what to look for come December 8th. Are you excited? Cool, yeah. So tonight my goal is for you to get into such a deep meditative space that not only will your body understand the message, but your mind will understand the message. and your spirit will be excited enough to come up to reveal itself and give you the true message from within. All right? So let's do it. Who's ready? You fired up? All right, let's get fired up and then relax. All right, so everyone, let's come to lying down. We love to begin the class in our deep meditative space, guiding you into really, truly understanding everything that I just said. The entire practice is a meditative practice. You can go as deep as you want to go. Now recognize that this class is also an invitation for your ego to come up, for judgment, for that need to control. Take a moment now to just tap into this space of the body, of the mind, of the ego, and just invite that space to just rest. You're only going to be here for about an hour and 15 minutes. And so if you can allow that energy to just pause, just surrender. Let it know it's okay. I'm safe. And I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take another big breath in, breathing all the way up into the space between the brows, rolling the eyes up to focus in the space between the brows, activating your third eye, holding the breath, clenching the fists, squeezing in the toes, straightening the legs, tightening the body as much as you can, sipping in some more air, hold, and a powerful open mouth, exhale it out. Exhale it out. Relax. Let go. And soften. Release any gripping, muscle engagements, and settle deep into your bones. Give permission to ease into your body, guiding your awareness to your natural breath. No controlling, no judging. Just using your breath to inspire space within the body, within the mind, within the spirit. Breathe in. Open mouth, breathe it out. With every inhale and exhale, notice the heaviness of your body. The dropping of the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Keeping the eyes closed, continue to roll the eyes up to focus in the space between the brows. Feeling your entire state of being gently melting into the mat. Inhale and exhale. Now let's use the power of your breath to scan and tune into our bodies. Starting with the toes, breathe deep into the toes, into the feet, and exhale it out. Take another big breath in, sending the breath down into the knees, up into the thighs, the hips. Exhale it out. Inhale once more, filling up the belly, filling up your place of fire. Holding the breath and exhaling it out. Another powerful breath in as you straighten the fingers, spread out the hand, breathing into the arms, the elbows, the shoulders, the heart, and exhale it out. With the lips sealed, inhaling through the nose, guide your breath into the space of the throat, breathing into the clavicle bone, into the shoulders, and exhaling it out. Inhale, pushing now the tongue up against the roof of the mouth, rolling the eyes up to focus in the third eye space, the space between the brows, and exhale it out. Inhale, filling up your entire body, feeling the expansion of your energy from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. Sip in as much air as you can. Hold the breath. And exhale, relax, relax. Relax into the breath, keeping the lips sealed. Continue to breathe long, deep, relaxing breaths, in and out through the nose, feeling the sensation of the breath massaging the back of the throat, and listening to the sounds of your breathing. Keep your attention on the throat. Extend your awareness into the ears, through the front and the back of the neck. Invite yourself for just a moment to imagine a beautiful blue mist washing inside your mouth, bathing your throat cavity, swirling around your ears, caressing your neck, gliding over your tongue, and relaxing your jaw. Relaxing your jaw. Breathe here for just a moment. Listen. Truth. Authenticity. Communication, self-expression, duality. These are the qualities that lie within the home of our voice, our inner truth, our throat chakra. On this coming full moon in Gemini, December 8th, we will be drawn to listen. Listen with certainty, in order to understand the message and lessons moving into our space. The message. This is not the time to speak, but a moment to be still, silent, and listen. Listen with confidence and hear the faint whispers of your guiding intuition telling you your inner truth. Be prepared to express your truest self, voice your deepest desires, and discover your life's purpose. Inhale. Exhale. As the full moon lights up the sky with the energy of Gemini, the sign of the twins, we may feel pulled in two directions. We may feel our hearts wanting to go one way and our minds wanting to go the other. This will be a divine time to listen and center. Center yourself between the heart and mind, and become present with your inner voice. Breathe in and breathe out. So let's begin. Let's begin this exploration of truth by taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out, listening intuitively for the truest answers to be revealed. Exhale all the air out. Blow all the air out, bringing the belly button back down to the floor. Take a big breath in. Hold the breath. Clench the fist. Squeeze the toes. Hold that energy. Scoop up what no longer serves you. Invite that invitation deep within to the bones, deep within to the body. And exhale, surrender. Let it go. Let it go. Slowly and gently begin to come present to the body by wiggling the fingers and wiggling the toes. Stretching your strong arms up above you, pointing the toes further down below you, giving yourself a big spinal stretch. Guiding the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the knees, and just give yourself a few rocks up and down, side to side, massaging the spine, preparing for the wonderful postures that we're about to embark on. And once you've done a few rocks, come to stillness, keeping the knees to the chest. We're going to go into one of my favorite postures, and although it's not just focusing on the throat tonight, we're going to activate the entire body, because the throat chakra is past the center bridge of the heart. And it takes time to get to this space of authenticity, of truth. And so we're going to bring in all of our limbs as we guide ourselves to focus on our throat. So we're going to do what's called a supine twist. With the knees into the chest, we're going to guide the knees first to fall over towards the right side of the mat. Keeping the shoulders glued onto the mat, shimmy the knees a little bit further up towards the belly. I like to also shimmy my hips back just a little bit so that my hips stay stacked and squared. So my left hip is stacked right on top of my right hip. My knees are stacked, and you're feeling already this twist in the belly and the gut, your fire. From here, making sure that our shoulders are planted firmly on the mat, we can either extend our arms out or cactus them by bending the elbows and having the palms face up towards the sky. Once the lower half of our body's in place, we'll go ahead and we'll look over our left shoulder so that we can send this twist not just into our belly, our place of our confidence, our fire, but we're now bringing that energy all the way up into the throat, looking over our left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And as you close your eyes and rest into this gentle stretch, can you repeat to yourself an affirmation that will activate your throat chakra? I speak my truth freely and openly. I listen intuitively. I speak my truth freely and openly. I listen intuitively. Inhale and exhale. Keeping the eyes closed and the lips sealed, allow your breaths to massage the back of the throat. Allow your breaths to be loud enough for your neighbor to hear. An oceanic sound, a soothing, calming sound. This is your anchor. This is your power. This is your life force. If you find yourself drifting from this present moment, this moment of healing, then just slowly guide yourself back to your breath, making your breath louder than the voices inside your head. Making the breath louder than the voices inside your head. Deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to breathe. Fall into your hypnotic trance with your own power. What am I not seeing? What lies have I been telling others or myself? How do I connect to my inner wisdom, my intuition, to show me the way? What does it feel like to find these moments of stillness? To take these moments to connect. Exhale all the air out. Breathe in fresh air. Hold the breath. And open mouth, exhale it out. And slowly guide the knees back to center. Taking a moment here to pause. Find a moment of stillness before fighting that urge to want to rock, to want to move, to want to wiggle. This is a very important part of our class when we come out of the postures and we take that moment of stillness. This is where the posture actually activates. This is where we release the energy that you've created. It may not feel like much, but there's a lot happening deep within you. Deep within this unknown, unseen space. This is where you have to trust and have that blind faith. Inhale. Exhale. And now that you've taken the time to connect, now feel free to rock side to side. Plant the palms of the feet onto the mat. Let the knees windshield wiper as they fall to the left and fall to the right. and recognizing the power of balance and duality and noticing the differences between each side. We're going to prepare now to come to the other side. So guide the knees back to center. This time focusing on our left side. Bringing the knees back into the chest, taking a big breath in, and then slowly, gently releasing the knees towards the left side body, shimming your hips back so that the hips can stay stacked and the shoulders are planted firmly on the mat. If you find that right shoulder lifting, shimmy yourself back even more. Shimmy yourself back, stack the hips, the right hip on top of the left, nice and squared. And then allow that shoulders, both shoulders, to be planted firmly. This will allow you to go deeper into the twist within the belly and still allow you to open up the shoulders. Expand, take up space if you like, let the arms come out wide, or cactus the arms once more, letting the palms face up towards the sky. This time changing your perspective, giving your sense a different direction as you now look over your right shoulder. Look over your right shoulder, opening up now the left side of the neck, closing the eyes, rolling the eyes up to continue to focus in the third eye. Seal the lips and take a big breath in. And exhale, twist some more. If you want to go deeper, bring the knees just a little bit further up, closer to the belly, squeezing into the belly, opening up even more the spine, wringing out what no longer serves you. What I have to say is worthy of being listened to. What I have to say is worthy of being listened to. Follow your breath. Where is your breath taking you? Feel free to explore in this space. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Inhale. And exhale. all the air out. Deep breath in. Hold, planting the shoulders onto the mat, stretching the head up towards the sky. And exhale. Slowly, gently, once more guiding the knees back to center. Taking a moment here to pause. Taking a moment here to pause. What am I not seeing? What lies have I been telling others or myself? How do I connect to my inner wisdom, my intuition, to show me the way? Breathe deep into the belly, deep into the heart, deep into the throat. Holding the breath here, cleansing and healing. Open mouth, exhale it out. Slowly now, gently guide the feet back onto the mat, planting the feet firmly onto the mat. Let the knees fall towards the left, fall towards the right. Stretching the arms up above you if you'd like, and giving yourself another nice spinal stretch. And then keeping yourself lying down flat. We're going to move into a challenging posture. And for those of you, actually, if you have a block, then you may need to use your block. And for those of you at home, if you have a block, you're welcome to use that as well. I'm going to borrow a block over here just so that I can use it for an example, and then I'll bring it back. So this is a pretty challenging posture, but it's one of my favorites because it's an inversion. We're bringing the feet above the head, so we're changing the flow of our energy, and we're guiding that blood to come down further towards the head, which helps with better cognitive thinking, better awareness, and the fact that we want this energy to be at our throat, be at our third eye. This is probably a posture that I'd recommend just doing just this posture at home. This posture is called snail pose. Now, in order to get to snail pose, there's layers, and so I'm going to guide you through those layers first. We begin with waterfall pose. So first, tuck your tailbone under. Make sure that your spine is nice and firmly connected, your entire spine, so the chin is just slightly towards the chest to begin. And we're going to inhale, we're going to bring our feet up towards the sky. Flexing the toes so that the toes are pointing towards the floor behind your head. For some of us, this may be as far as we go. And if you are here, you're going to activate a lot of core here. So for those of you that are at home, you're welcome to come up to a wall and just have your legs placed on a wall. This is a very great posture just to be in. And for the rest of us that are ready to go further, you're welcome to grab a block and start to lift up the hips by guiding the toes to fall towards the back behind the head. Just gently bringing the feet back behind you. Now, if you notice your hips are starting to lift off the mat, you can grab that block for support and just gently place that block underneath the hips, and that will elevate the hips more. And some of you may just stop right here. But for the rest of us that want to go even deeper, we're going to continue to bring our feet further and further behind us, and we're going to come to what looks like a plow. So now our feet are behind our heads. Make sure that the chin is lifted off the chest to support the spine. And with the hands, you can clasp the hands behind you, like so, or you can plant the palms directly underneath the back, just to support the lower back. But being that this is a yin class, a healing class, we're not going to try and activate any muscles. So release the knees, bend the knees. And this is where we come to the snail posture, also known as deaf man pose. Let the knees collapse so that they're resting onto the sides of the ears. Now remember, The throat chakra is not just about speaking your truth. It's also about listening. And the Gemini, being the air sign, is more about listening, airing things out in a way that allows you to really listen from deep within. The third eye energy that we've been feeling has allowed us to go into our intuitive space, to see the world not from our two outside eyes, but for the inner eye, the place from within. Now that we're in this space, can you allow yourself to close your eyes and listen? Listen to what the voices of your intuition has been trying to tell you. All of your answers are within. All of your answers are within. You just need to be still long enough for you to hear them. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Another deep inhale. And open mouth exhale. If you have a lot of blockages, stagnant energy, if it's been some time that you've been able to connect to your body and find that inner confidence, this posture may be a struggle. Give yourself that grace. Give yourself some compassion. And send your breath into those tight, uncomfortable spaces. I choose authenticity over perfection. I choose authenticity over perfection. Let the heaviness of the legs start to collapse the feet further back. Breathe. Making a decision, do I jump into action or take time to think it through? When was the last time I paused, asked myself the hard questions, wrote down what I heard from within, and then moved into action? It's time to ask yourself those hard questions. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. This is not the time to speak, but a moment to be still, silent, and listen. Listen with confidence and hear the faint whispers of your guiding intuition. Your guiding intuition tell you your inner truth. It's time to express your truest self. Voice your deepest desires. And discover your life's purpose. Exhale all the air out. Inhale. Hold. Cleansing and healing. Exhale it out. And slowly and very gently begin to unwind. Slowly guiding your feet. If you're in the full expression, slowly guiding your hips down, removing the block if you have a block. And then planting the feet gently onto the mat, taking this moment of stillness. Please find this moment of stillness. Guide the right palm onto the belly and the left palm onto the heart, and close the eyes, the chin towards the chest, the spine nice and neutral. Close the eyes. There's so much truth here. So much that wants to be heard, to be seen. Honor that for yourself right now. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear? Exhale as much of the air out. Collapse the belly button towards the spine. Inhale deeply. Hold. And open mouth side out. Slowly now release the knees as they fall once more to the left and fall to the right. And then guiding the knees into the chest, rocking up and down, side to side, and then use this motion to guide you all the way up to seated. All the way up to seated. And as you come to seated, I'm going to bring the palms of the feet together to touch. So the knees will be bent. And just take a moment to sit up nice and tall, bringing the shoulders away from the ears, clasping your hands onto your feet. You're welcome to massage your feet. Pull on your toes. And then come to stillness. As you look straight, pull the chin back slightly so that the chin is nice and parallel to the floor. You don't want your chin up towards the sky or down towards the floor. Just nice and parallel and neutral. And take a big breath here. And a nice exhale. And before we go on to the next posture, now, if you can, just gently actually allow yourself to do a few little neck rolls. Taking an inhale, guiding the chin towards the chest, holding that inhale. And as you bring the right ear to the right shoulder, open mouth and exhale once you allow the head to fall back. And then take another inhale once your left ear comes towards the left shoulder. So we're inhaling center towards the front. Exhaling as we release and open up the throat. Taking nice, soothing, gentle breaths here as we continue to focus on the throat. And when you come center, reverse so that we can balance. Reverse. Continuing to take the inhales, guiding the chin towards the chest. An open mouth, exhaling it out towards the sky. And then coming back to center. With a smile, meeting back in center, sitting up nice and tall. Take another breath in. And with your exhale, slowly begin to hinge forward as you stretch open the back of the spine, surrendering the back of the heart towards the sky, the chin towards the chest. Flutter the lips here. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the back of the neck, and guiding the chin and the body closer and closer towards the ground. Close the eyes and continue to focus in the space between the brows, connecting to your third eye. Inhale and exhale. I live an authentic, honest, and harmonious life. I live an authentic, honest, and harmonious life. Stay with your breath, keeping the lips sealed. Let that oceanic Ujjayi breath get louder and louder, massaging the throat, activating your truth. Come back to that beautiful blue mist as it massages and caresses your mouth, the tongue, the ears, and listen. Myself to dream? Do I have the courage to speak my dreams into existence? Or have I been too rational? What dreams do I want to see come true? It's time. Inhale. And with this exhale, go a little bit deeper. What can you let go? What can you surrender today? Give yourself that gift. Breathe. Deep breath in all the way into the back of the heart. Exhale it out. Keeping the chin glued to the chest. Slowly begin to stack each vertebrae of the spine as you guide yourself back up to seated in neutral. Allowing the head to be the last to come up, rolling the shoulders back away from the ears, sitting up nice and tall, still. Still. Exhale. Inhale. Open mouth, side out. Gently plant the palms behind you. With a slight lean back, close the knees like a book. Once more, letting them fall towards the left and fall towards the right. And then slowly bringing yourself back to lying down flat. I think she's speaking for several of us, I guess. So we're coming into our final posture, and I'm going to give you two different types of postures. This is a class of connecting to your intuition and listening to your body, taking the time to pause and really hear what it is that you need and that you want. And so for our final posture of opening up not just our throat, but our heart, and stretching our belly so that we can release that inner fire. We're going to come to a reverse butterfly or a fish pose. Whichever you feel intuitively called to, please choose which one, and then settle and be confident with the one that you decided. To do the reverse butterfly, it's quite simple. You're going to bring the palms of the feet together to touch. And if you have that block, you're going to place the block underneath your shoulder blades. Underneath the shoulder blades. And you want that block placed underneath the shoulder blades so that when you release the head and open up the throat, the crown of the head is connected to the mat. So it's more for support. It's elevating the heart as if you're putting your heart on an altar to receive. The elbows are bent and the hands face up.
This is your reverse butterfly. The throat is open, the spine is stretching, the heart is lifted. Now, if you want to be able to do this and use your own body, your own inner strength, you can come to a fish pose. With the fish pose, you're going to lean and roll over towards, you're going to roll over towards your left side body, and you're going to bring the right arm behind you. And then you're going to gently roll over onto the right side body, bring the left hand behind you. The legs are going to stay straight with the toes pointing away from you. And you're going to inhale and lift the chest up, bending the elbows. So you're lifting the chest up and bending the elbows, lifting the heart up towards the sky. From here, you're going to drop the head back. So you're looking towards behind you. And you're going to then slowly release the head towards the mat. This is your fish pose. So take a moment, see what feels right. Be confident in your decision. Know this is exactly what you need, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Take a big breath in. And take a big breath out. I trust my ability to speak for what is right. I trust my ability to speak for what is right. Continue to stay present. Allow yourself the time. Allow yourself this gift of being present. It takes time, patience to peel through the layers. You have all the fire, all the confidence to burn away what no longer serves you. And embrace your truth.
not been living an authentic life, or a life identified by what others want to see? How can I live my life as my true self? What would my life be like if I trusted my gut and only listened to the voices of my truth? What would my life be like? Take a moment to allow yourself to see, hear, feel, and manifest. This is your moment to dream. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And with your deepest breath yet, take a deep breath, filling up the lungs, filling up the belly, breathing all the way into the clavicle bone, the throat, rolling the eyes up, focusing in the space between the brows, penetrating the tongue up against the roof of the mouth. And open mouth, with the big open mouth, exhale it out. We're going to do that again 2 more times. Fill up the belly. Fill up the lungs. All the way up into the throat. Pushing the tongue up against the roof of the mouth, focusing in the space between the brows. Hold the breath and allow the breath to move through the body, cleansing and healing. Cleansing and healing. Hold. Big open mouth, sigh it out. Big open mouth, sigh it out. Let it out. Once more. Inhale deep. Fill up the belly. Once you've filled up the belly, move into the lungs, the bottom of the lungs, the heart space, into the throat, your place of truth. Pushing the tongue up against the roof of the mouth to activate the third eye chakra. Holding the breath here as much as you can. Feel the pressure. Feel the energy moving through the body, cleansing and healing. Open mouth, sigh it out. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. In order to achieve our dreams and move forward from the place of clarity, we need to release any blockages, fears, grudges, or upsets that we have against ourselves or anyone else. We have to forgive and appreciate, meaning we've healed and can now move on. We move forward with peace, trust, letting go, creating space, and making room for the new. Exhale all the air out. Inhale. Sigh it out. Whichever posture you're in, gently bring the heart back down onto the mat. Extend the legs out long. Bringing the hands down beside you, facing the palms up. Bringing any last movements that you may need as we come to our most important and final posture of every single yoga class, Shavasana. Coming right back to where we began, full circle. Notice the differences of where you were at the beginning of class. Notice the things that you've gathered on your journey of awareness. Taking in the information that serves you and letting go of the rest. Smile. Find gratitude, appreciation, and confidence for where you are, because you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Inhale once more. And exhale it out. Shavasana. Corpse pose. slowly, gently, lovingly begin to bring yourself back to the body, back to the mind, and reconnect it to your spirit by taking a big breath in and a big breath out.
The power of love is here now.
With each breath, allow yourself to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, guiding the arms up above you, pointing the toes further down below you, guiding the knees once more into the chest, rocking up and down, side to side. And with a smile, use this motion, this motivation, this movement to guide you all the way up to seated. Coming all the way up to seated, removing any flesh from underneath you, sitting up nice and tall and proud. We're going to end with the beautiful universal sound of Om. I invite you all to join me as we'll chant this 3 times. It is a short ah and a long Om. As you finish the Om sound vibration, seal the lips and smile. And feel that energy traveling from the heart center into the throat, past the third eye and out the crown of the head. Close the eyes and rub the palms together. Inhale, palms come to stillness and prayer right at heart center. And exhale. Inhale for Om. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale the palms once more to the third eye space, the seat of your intuition. The light and the dark within me honors the light and the dark in each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Bow forward to seal your practice. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis and warriors. I apologize, I went 4 minutes over in my time. I hope you enjoyed it still. Like I had said earlier in class, if you enjoyed this class and you want to continue this preparation of this December 8th full moon, then please go to the Move Yoga Life, print out the sheet. The 5 questions that I asked you tonight are the questions that you should continue to ask yourself. And please don't think because the full moon comes on the 8th, you ask the questions and then it's done. No, my friends. It's the activation of these questions that happens on the 8th. Everything that follows the next 2 weeks are the answers that are trying to be revealed to you, okay? So continue to hold on to the sheet. I have the affirmations from tonight, the message on here, and then if you're brave enough to do the full moon ritual, you can do the burn and the guidances on here as well. Okay, so you have these sheets. All these are tools for you to hopefully use and stay balanced. Thank God for 3T for filming these classes for you and offering them for free. You guys are cray-crays. For offering for free. So please go back and watch this class, okay? Watch this class. If this spoke to you, moved you, did something within you, pissed you off, that's even better. If it did anything, go back and watch this class and do this class again and again. Save it in your watch laters, whatever you got to do on YouTube, and continue to watch it, especially until we finish off the season around the 22nd and move on to the next. Okay? Does that sound good? So come back actually on December 8th, where we'll be getting together on the actual full moon. A Thursday night, again, on the actual full moon. So what we'll be doing is a Kundalini yoga class, activating the throat chakra, and you'll be fully prepared because you've done this class, you've got the sheets ready to go, and the class is going to blow your motherfucking mind. So I highly recommend you come, all right? And if you can't make it here, watch it online with us. We're filming this live, and the private link you can also find at Move Yoga Life as well. All right. I love you guys. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I am doing one-on-one still, but I have only a couple of slots left, and we can go over what you guys felt tonight and what you plan to prepare for the next year with specifically your guys' chakras. All right. Love you so much. Blessings, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Drink lots of water. You did a lot of work tonight, so just be very graceful and loving. All right. Adios. I'm going to turn on the lights. Let there be light. Voila. And if you have a block, if you don't mind spraying it down for me, that would be wonderful. And then the basket's right up here.